Hello guys and welcome to Base Watches. In the world of luxury watches, many buyers aren't too concerned about accuracy. The watch is mostly for admiration and for addition to a collection. And as long as it looks good with a cool history to back it, all you need is for it to be accurate within a few minutes. But what if you want a watch that's accurate as well as collectible? For that matter, what if you simply like the look of a watch with a racing chronograph complication? In those cases, a luxury chronograph is likely to be your go-to option. In no particular order, here are 5 of the most popular luxury chronograph watches on today's market. The Rolex Daytona 116,500 is one of the latest in their popular Daytona chronograph line. Originally designed for endurance racing drivers, the Daytona has been in production for over 50 years and continues to set the standard for sport chronographs in general. The main feature is its tachymeter bezel, which can be used to measure speeds as high as 400 miles per hour. The bezel on the 116,500 is black in color, recalling the 1965 Daytona, which came with a black plexiglass insert. The dial is silver white, with silver applied indices with lume arrows inside. The hands are long and slender with a straight, untapered profile. This makes for a watch that's easy to read at a glance. And the seconds hand moves in one of 8-second increments for extreme accuracy. 3 subdials track time in 30 and 60-minute increments, as well as in hours. This makes it easy to keep track of time elapsed while also monitoring the current time. It's capped off with a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, and the case as a whole has a water resistance rating of 100 meters. The caliber 4130 movement is self-winding, but with fewer parts than most similar chronograph movements. The fewer parts, the less complex it is, which means there are fewer chances for inaccuracy. It's highly shock and temperature resistant. In conclusion, the Rolex Daytona 116,500 is a masterpiece of Swiss watchmaking, embodying the brand's dedication to excellence, precision, and timeless design. The Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional doesn't just have chronometer-grade specs. It also looks like a chronometer with a crown and 2 pushers on the right side and a bare left side. This makes it easy to operate, although more so for right-handed than for left-handed users. The case measures 42 mm in diameter and is available either in stainless steel, 18K Sidna gold, or 18K Canopus gold. There's also an optional display back, providing visibility to the caliber Omega 3861 movement. This movement is a retooling of the earlier caliber 1861 movement. It's the same size, but it has a longer power reserve, better magnetic performance, and chronometer-grade performance. In fact, the 50-hour power reserve is among the longest you'll find. The most striking visual feature is that the hands are domed along with the crystal. This provides a unique profile, as well as eliminating any distortion from the domed shape, so you get pinpoint accuracy when you're reading it. The hands are slender, with lume stripes down the center for easy visibility. And the second hand has a lume arrow at the front, which is also easy to read. There are 3 tachymeter subdials on the bottom half of the dial. The top left displays 60 minutes, while the top right displays 30, and the one at 6 o'clock displays up to 12 hours. In conclusion, the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional is a timepiece that transcends mere horology to become a symbol of human achievement and exploration. Named after the Japanese word for heartbeat, the SLGT3 Coto Constant Force Tourbillon is the most visually dramatic watch in Grand Seiko's repertoire and spent almost a decade in development. The first watch in history to combine a tourbillon and a constant force mechanism as one unit on a single axis. Its open-worked construction and the musical quality of its constant force carriage's rotation make this watch a sight to behold. On the wrist, the Coto is, as I expected, a formidable presence. Its 43.8 mm diameter and 12.9 mm thickness ensure that you cannot forget you have it on. But it's not big for this kind of watch really, and even if it were smaller and more slender, this isn't the kind of watch capable of receding into the background. From the side, you can see that the case has a gentle curve to it, with wrist-hugging lugs and a box crystal that provides a significant portion of the finished watch's height. We also see that the 6-slotted screw style found throughout the movement has also been used to attach the strap at the lugs. Conventional screws on the back secure the see-through caseback. Driving the Grand Seiko Coto Constant Force Tourbillon SLGT3 is the Caliber 9 ST1. Derived from the T0 concept movement from 220, creating the Caliber 9 ST1 was more than an exercise in miniaturization. The majority of the components from the T0 had to be redesigned and re-engineered for production. In conclusion, the Grand Seiko SLGT3 Coto Constant Force Tourbillon is a true masterpiece that marries the worlds of horology and art. The Zenith L Prime R Chronomaster Sport is one of the most striking chronometers you'll find. Like most, it sports 3 subdials, but each of these are different colors. The left and right subdials are pale gray and metallic blue respectively, and display separate 30-second intervals. The 6 o'clock subdial is a deeper gray and keeps time in 60-second intervals. All of these are set into a bright white dial, with a small date window nestled between the 4 and 5 o'clock indexes. The 5-minute markers are applied silver, while the tiny 1-minute hashes are painted on. The silver hands are straight and narrow, with thin lume stripes down the centers. The stainless steel case has a diameter of 41 mm, lending it a medium-large wrist presence. It sports a wide, sloped ceramic bezel, which sports markings every 1/10 of a second. This allows you to track time with pinpoint accuracy. To operate the watch, you get a crown and 2 pushers, which makes it very easy to operate. The movement is an in-house L Prime R 3600, which boasts chronometer-grade accuracy along with a 60-hour power reserve. That's even longer than the Omega Speedmasters. And with 100 meters of water resistance, you won't have to worry about taking this watch for a swim. In conclusion, the Zenith L Prime R Chronomaster Sport is a watch that embodies the brand's rich heritage and technical expertise. The Girard Parago Lorito Chronograph, one of the smaller chronograph watches on the market. Its case has a diameter of 38 mm, which makes it mid-sized, but much of this area is occupied by a fat, hexagonal bezel. This leaves less space for the dial than you'd otherwise expect from a watch of this diameter. The case is available both in stainless steel and in 18K pink gold. The stainless version uses 904 low-carbon steel, which is one of the most corrosion-resistant steels available. The hands and indices are matched, with a blued metal construction and lume stripes for easy visibility. They sit in front of a textured silver background, which provide plenty of contrast. There are subdials at 9 and 3 o'clock, which track 30 and 60 seconds respectively. At 6 o'clock, there's a third subdial, which counts up to 12 hours. All the subdials are black, which again provides contrast with the dial. You'll also find a discrete date window between 4 and 5 o'clock. The Caliber GP 3300 movement is chronometer grade, with 27 joules and a power reserve of 46 hours, which is better than average. In conclusion, the Girard Parago Lorito chronograph is a masterpiece of design and craftsmanship, embodying the brand's rich heritage and technical expertise. If you guys like this video or this video helped you, please give the video a like. Links to all the products mentioned are in the description below. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, I will see you guys later.